welcome back. This is Martin and Game 2. We are here on Ragnarok playing Ark Survival Ascended. I have just logged in. I've been off for a couple of days. What I thought I would do is just kind of show you how I make my rounds here with all the breeding stuff that we're going on. So we're going to start up here. We've got several things coming out of this one. So I've stopped breeding my drakelings. I think I have enough there for that. I do have some castroids, and they are sitting firm at 254, and I should have the next one out here shortly. My paleothylos are at 237, and it doesn't look like I have any mutations there for drakelings. The reason why I stopped breeding drakelings is because I have those. My regular phylos are 229s. I think these are original cod tame. I think it was a baby that I picked up. And so now let's go ahead and see if we have any eggs to hatch. We have some infant eggs. There we go. And then these two are incubating. They just came out here short. They just start going as soon as I log on. So let's look at the griffins. Everything's sitting at 235s on these guys. They will be 235. Okay, and then those will be ready here before too long. So that's pretty much what I have over here. Let's go up to the bird sanctuary. Let's see, RG. What do we have there? 245. So yeah, we're still sitting at 245s on those. My trikes, I'm sitting at 251s. I've got a good set of trikes right there. 255s. 257s. I need to probably clear out. Let me clear it out. There's a 259. It looks like it is the stamina. And what are these? 255s. Those look like they must be 259. And so that looks like it's a winner right there. 59. Several of those. I don't want that one. Go ahead and get rid of that one. See, that's the same as this one looks like. This is the 4, 4, and 2. These are 2, 4, 2, 2. So it's pretty much, do I want that extra mutation in stamina, or do I want it in melee? And I think I want it in stamina. I think this right here is who I want to get. So once I find one there that I want to exchange with, come over here, pod that guy up, and then throw the new one out. all four of these pterodons breeding, but I'm 259 now. So it'll be tomorrow before I can see those. And then I am looking for 242 for my pterodons. Okay, so TAP. Still 240s. I have not had a single mutation in the tape yards. This one's back, I think. Not a single mutation. So yeah, that's my birds. I've got one of those. Not my birds. Those are my flyers. And then I've got some water stuff breeding over here. Let's see what we have here. 248 megalodons. Okay, and then 241, there's a 243. What did it in? It said weight and stamina, that's good. This 245 is in weight, stamina, and that's what I want right there is a 243. That's a 245. 222, so that's 6 mutations where this one only has 4 mutations. 2, 2, and 2. So do I want, I think I'll take that one. Okay, and then that's a 248. So what I'll do over here is I have my 243, and I'll replace that with my 244. Get you on passive, and then maybe that one. Let's see, I think my megalodons didn't do anything, so just 248s all the way around. Okay. And then I want to check on the food here. Okay, so I've got plenty of food. Put this other dolphin in here. Like so. And then so we're going to need to, I want to get Dendrogu. Where did he go? Alright, come on, Drogu. How much you got? 26, 8, 10. Okay. I wanted him on my shoulder to collect the experience there when I destroy all of these. Make sure there isn't anything new here. That's a 43. I replaced it with a 45. Okay. So I can destroy all of those. I need some more of these. Yeah, it doesn't matter. 72 will last me a little while. So these guys don't breed until I am online or entered in and that kind of stuff. So that's kind of nice. If you missed Bix, Bix is my new fire wyvern. So let's go see what we have over here at the wyvern place. So I'm at 187 for the fire wyverns. that the other day too. Okay, so we'll drop this one. Drop this one. I'll get traits off of these things. You don't ever want to not hatch your babies because we can get traits. Okay, so now let's come up here. 20, that's got frail food, so I don't really want that one. 187s is what I'm looking at. These are new ones. Exotic berry wouldn't be a bad trade. It's a level 2 as well. Giant slaying, that's a good one. High endurance is a very good one. Let me go ahead and pull out the ones that I want. I want this one. I want high endurance. Exotic berry. Okay, these are my bred ones. Frail food I don't want. I can go ahead and get rid of that one. Frail weight I don't want. I can get rid of that one. 187, 87, 7. Frail health I don't want, so I can get rid of that one. Okay, I'm already at 3,000. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, since I'm at 3,000 on my Din Grogu, I figured out that he cannot give that experience away while he has his helmet on. So what we're going to do is I'm going to, well, I didn't have to go away, but let's do an R, do this, do this. I'm going to take his helmet off, give him this. Now when I go back over here and switch to that, why aren't you doing it now? Let's take you off and then pick you back up. There it goes. Okay, now I have this key right there, the Ascendant Cord key that I can use. So I'm going to go ahead and put his helmet back on. And that way he has a little bit more armor. And he looks pretty cool with that skin on him. Okay, so now let's go back here. Now we can continue to look at our prospects there. Those are the 187s. 7, okay, so now we're at, that's my old main rider, Leia. Okay, so this is an Ice Wyvern male melee frail, mutable weight, diurnal, health robust, I don't think I need this because with the breeding, the better breeder mod that I have on here, I automatically get the highest stats anyhow. Kingsley, yes. We'll go ahead and pull that one off just in case. Okay, Lightning Wyvern, quick hitting, I'll take that one. Frail food I do not need, so we'll kill that one. Mutable health, don't. Mutable melee. Mutable melee. think I will take these off. Health robust, caveberry, desert berry, and mutable weight. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to come out here and take these traits off of them. Where the two lightning wyverns that I was wanting. There's lightning, so there's the female. So we're going to start lightning wyverns breeding. Oh man, not very good stats on anything. There's a 38 weight there. 24 melee. 31 melee. 32 health. 32 health. 28 health. 23, 39. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and use, where are we going to put you guys? Let's put you right here. And I'll put the female. Or was that the female? That was the, yeah, that's the female right there. And then, I think it was the 180, 170, 180. There's a 180 there. Okay, and so we will. Two passive, and you can start breeding. And then the female over here. Put you to passive and breeding, and you should start redoing that. Alright, so now we have our lightning wyverns breeding. And so let's just go ahead and start pulling off some of these traits. I like that one. And you can only put these traits on maturing babies. Exotic berries. That's a cool looking little color. And a copper. Hot color. Health robust, 170. So this is robust health, speed, more likely to vary the higher the variance. Yeah, so I don't really need that one. Okay, so that was, okay, so now we're on mutable health. And so what we'll do is with this, when I get a set of perfect breeders between the two, basically a male and a female, then what I can do is put these mutable weights and mutable healths in them, and I will have a higher chance. I think it'll be like a 5 to 10% chance to get mutations in the weight and the health. And so let's see. thought he was going to be. Alright, no trades. No trades. No trades. No. What was this? Delta bus. I don't really need no trades. Alright, so I have all of those traits off of them. So now let's come back around here. And I am just thinking that I don't know if I want to keep some of these younger ones here for color purposes. I mean, there are some really cool looking color ones. I like that very metallic, coppery looking one that we had earlier. Why does Darth Maul not have a saddle? Maybe because he was growing up when I... Alright, so that is my wyvern stuff. Now let's come over here to the bison. So I'm looking for a 252 bison. And you guys should be gestating, shouldn't you? Breeding. Ready to mate. Okay, so yeah, they already had their stuff. So I'm looking for a 252. 250. 250. Double check here with the 252. Okay, so nothing there. Alright, so now what I want to do is Ovis. I stopped them breeding just because I just wanted to have Ovis there in case I needed one on that. But I don't need any of these guys. So we'll go ahead and destroy them. And let's put those Ovis back in here. Oops. And then we'll go for that next set of. So this is my originals. I think I put some levels into them and stuff like that. So not my originals, but my first set of bred ones. I think 10K is probably a good starting point for those. Mated pairs, so when I go out, I still need a saddle for these guys. She's got 15K in her health. Just because if I ride the male, then the female maybe taking a little bit more health or a little bit more damage. Okay, so that is those guys. Now we're going to come over here to my carnivore station. This is where I currently have Euteramises and Allosauruses. So it looks like for my Allosaurus, I'm looking for a 250, and for my Euteramises, I'm looking for a 220. Oh, buddy, you don't want to be in there. Okay, so let's drop all of these guys. Okay, 250, 250. Those are 218s. So I said I was looking for 250s, right? I am looking for 250. Okay, so I've got a couple of 250s. So now let's see if... What's this? 260, 250. Let's see if they have the correct mutations in the right spot. So that one's health and food. I think my earlier mutation was just in health. So all three of these are health and food. And it looks like they're triplets. Let's see. Back to the 248s. Should just be health. Yeah, so these are dead. Food, which I do not need, and then the baby Uties and stuff like that are like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these two. Okay. 18s, 218s. Okay, no 220s there. Do I have one of these to ride? Yeah. These have a melee mutation. There. Okay, so now I don't need these guys. So I have 2,480 something, so that we can go ahead and destroy all of these guys. Raptor back in there, make sure I have a few balls there for myself. And yeah, so that's those. So now what we need to do is we need to go get our Darth Maul a saddle. I'm going to get her up to there. We'll do it that way. Okay, so Allosaurus. Alright, 274. That looks like a good one right there. 274. And Darth Maul is red and black. So let's go ahead and see if we can. Some gore colors. That's what we want. It's kind of a gore color there. Let's see what we can do here for his saddle. Alright, there. That's the... Okay, I'll keep those right there. And then for this, I want to go black. And then that, I'll go black. And then what was this? Don't know what that right there was. We'll go black on it. Alright, so let's take a look at Darth Maul with his stuff. Now, before we throw him out here, notice I have some traits on him. Got level 3 giant slaying, level 3 fatty, level 3 high endurance, level 2 tenacious, level 2 excitability. So this guy should be able to just totally rock it. Oh, he looks magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. So it is almost morning. Almost morning. See how much damage we can do. Get away from my home there before I start murderizing things. 94 giant slams. I have 40 points available, so I'm going to get him up to 10K, and then the rest of them will put into basically. Alright, now let's see. Nice is that with my harvesting boost that I get because of the traits, all I have to do is whatever I'm at or whatever I'm fighting, and then I have a speed bonus for a period of time afterwards. 145 harvest carrying. 2 nocturne. I'm gonna leave the 145. Hey, Crumb. And then I also have, where is, there she is, Saj Ventress. So now with our attack bonus, let's see what we can do. Where's the Saj at? Here she comes. Okay, so now we have Bronto, 145. Alright, I'm going to leave you. Anki, distracting. Pterodon. Bronto here, 25 fast learner. Yeah, I don't normally have, I don't normally tame Allosauruses, but I had so many good saddles. I just as well get a pack of these guys and do something with them. This combo there of Darth Maul and Asajj Ventress is definitely a good combo. Come on, Asajj. Let's see. Do you have any levels on you? You should have a bunch of levels on you too. 10, so we can even pop up here even more. That's the 135 over there. Them destroying everything over there. Toes. Heavy hitting, and this one has heavy hitting. I think I want those. I'm not playing you. Okay, so I just have enough slots here to get these things off. Oh, that's a frail weight. I don't need that one. I do need the heavy hitting too. Okay, so there's that. And then what we'll do with these guys. I guess we'll have to do it this way. What's going on? Okay. Yeah, this Darth Maul is quite a beast here. come over here. That's what I'm afraid of. He's damaging my it, but not too bad. Alright. That test was successful. What is this guy over here? It's a 95 at Kingsley. This is... exotic berry on it. Big so you can get down here. Carefree, oxygen frail, high endurance. Alright. So yeah, that's how I kind of get my stuff started here. Is just going around and check. Oh man, look at Darth Maul now in the sunlight, just absolutely magnificent. Where did the Saj go? Saj, come on. That Bronto without it hitting me. Oh, that's exactly what I did not want that to happen. Didn't break anything on the inside. It doesn't look like it broke anything. Alright, and then so these guys right here, I can go ahead and destroy. Alright, I'm at 14,000 experience now. It's this Bronto over here, that's at 145. Alright, so what am I doing? Wrong guy. Massage, and where Darth Maul go? And Maul. And then Bo-Katan you can. I hit deposit on the loose stuff like my kibble and stuff like that. So we do have this one treasure key, this Dragon Horde key. Let's go out. Let's go and see what we have there. Well, let's take Bix out. Oh, I had you at one point. Okay, so let's go see where it is. Dragon Horde Key. Is where, okay, so it's 5,330. So if we look over here on the map, it's going to be right there. So I have a teleporter right here, the Viking Bay. So that'll be probably the closest teleporter. So we'll go to Viking Bay. And it's only 1,600 meters. I'm hoping for some pretty amazing loot here from this. Have a low level arc line. This will produce the algae. But I think I would like to get, where'd the key go? There it is right there, 250. Below. Where's the key? 250, directly below us. There it is. However, the Aranio saddle, Rock Drake saddle, Yingling saddle, simple kibble, bunch of tranks. Okay. So there's a lot there that I don't know if they spawn here on the Ragnarok. For instance, the Rock Drakes and the Yinglings. I've not seen those. I do believe that there are aberration caves, but I haven't yet gone into there. But I am pretty sure there is no Rock Drakes or Yinglings on this map. They may be added in the future. You never know. So I think when the next map comes out, what was it? It was one of my favorite maps. They should have Rock Drakes on it. And I'm going to cluster it up with this one. So I'm going to get a different server there. And that would go back and forth between the two. still haven't found a good set of Rexes to start breeding with. I've got some that I could, but the stats are just absolutely horrible. I don't think they have anything in Halo that melee and health that's above like 32 or 35. Okay, I don't want cold. Wildcat, only level 20. That's the first one I've seen. I'm not a fan of the cats. Like it wants it. Wyvern milk, raw mutton. Yeah. So while we're out here, let's just go ahead and do our typical loot run. Okay, there's usually one right here. But it's not here right now. And then I'm looking for Thylo traits over here. So I'll come down through here and just look for Thylos. Mantis saddle I don't want. You know, I had not seen a 150 Thorny Dragon yet. I'm kind of waiting on them until I see a 150 before I tame the Thorny Dragons. The 140s. 20. But I will look for traits and stuff like that. So I'll probably get Thorny Dragons here before too long. Follows, where you guys at? At least one Philo. Plant Baron would be good if I had Philo. Mutable weight. Not really one. It's a 95, so we'll go ahead and proceed that. Oops. aquatic would actually help out. The level 2 exotic looks interesting. If the aquatic trait would actually work on aquatic like things like Spinos and Sarcos. I wonder if that's what we should be using those on. Got a couple of blueprints there. Head and fabricated pistol. Basically 4 spots out here in the main desert that has potential loot crates. This is one of them coming up. Basilo saddles, blueprints. Probably still kick on that. Alright, so that is that loot run. Back home here real quick, unload. Lot of saddles. Never used that one. Good rock base saddle. That does a couple of really good Basio saddles. Interesting how that the better saddle here is actually cheaper to make than what the other saddle is. The Pterodon saddle, I didn't see that. Yeah, I want that. Which may make that one of these days. to make that one as well. I think if I make that one with my crafting skill, it would be better than this. 264, what am I running over here? 464. So it would take a little bit to get better than that. So it would be nice. Oh, look how neat that is. Yeah, if I use the crafting skill potion to do that, I can improve the damage and the durability and stuff like that. Okay, so here's my saddles. Ammo. That's there. Fishing sweatshorts. up. I grind them. Here, cosmetics. Alright, so we do have some treasure chests. Let's just go ahead and get them off, take care of them before their stuff erodes, decays, expires. We have that, and that. So if we look at them on the map, got one in the desert and two over there about Viking Bay. Let's go get those Viking Bay ones. This is the closest. Okay, get ghillie leggings, some beer. Okay, I'm not complaining about that one. It was, I believe, primitive, so I had two of them was primitive and one was non-primitive, but it wasn't like a scented, I think it was purple. Okay, so let's go to this one over here, this closer. Probably in a cave way down below. Alright, so let's see what's the closest to that other one. Probably there. follows. Anytime I'm over this area here, look at the follows. Hover above him and breathe down fire on it. We need to right now. Play. I almost have enough death worm points to be able to come out here and tame a man. take St. Francis. One of the loot drops are usually at. We've given enough time for the loot drops to come back. Takes up to 30 minutes. Metal. Alright, let's head back home. Things up. What I'm going to do is everything that I want to restore. A lot of my stuff. There, and then I'm just going to quick unload. That should have emptied her out. And we will come over here. All this stuff is drying. Unfortunately, the journeyman one is the one that had problems. We've got a spot for some of that stuff. Daggers in here. Kibble. Yeah, my kibble's going really good. Got over here. Almost. I do want to put those traits up so I can gather some more traits. Here. Let's see, I do want those wyvern ones. Beautiful health, beautiful melee, and weight. So those need to go on my my breeder. Now the question is, does it go on the male or the female? Alright, so now this guy here back where he belongs. He looks on passive. How in the world did he get over there? I think the 206 is the one that we need. No, I want to put that on the female. Okay. I think I want to put that on the female, that way, because when we switch out the males and stuff as they improve, I don't have to constantly take those on and off. Alright, 87, 87, 87. Don't need that one. Not found a good ice yet. I have one good poison one. That's That's my 185 poison. Rest of them are below 60. Alright. Now that I've got pretty much all the housekeeping stuff done, we can actually think about going and doing something. This thing's sticking out like that. Maybe it does, and I just didn't realize it. Guess we can do it that way. Storage. 0 for 6. I guess that's what I have. It's supposed to be a high over 15. I have something like 100 in here, don't I? 64 trees in there, plus these over here. I want to check my ghillie pants here and make sure that these aren't better than what I have. No, these are not as good as what I have. And then I'm going to put my scuba gear back up over here. Be scuba diving and those type of things. Let's go on an adventure. There's a cave that I want to try that I have not tried yet. I have those ghillie pants on me. Okay, so now I have my grapple gun. And then we got water. I have food, I have kibble. And tranks if I need them. Alright, well, let's go. Alright, Bo, let's go here. Okay, so now I want to try, put a teleporter right here. down is the lava cave. And I want soapy. I think there are pressure plates here that I'm not supposed to. Yeah. I got tracked out, didn't I? It's still going up. Oh no. It did take me a little while to get that spotter though. See if this helps getting the mic a little closer. Not gonna help out on the torpor, but almost backed. Okay, so not very much armor left. Where is Edge back. Okay, so now our goal is it there or is it here? I believe it's over there that we need to get to. Okay, so now this is the right way. Going out. We got turned around. Let's try this. Well, that didn't work. Let's go with Now let's get Ahsoka back out. Maybe go across this little vine. Come on. Not a whole lot I can do about it right now, dude. Out of it. I'm stuck in this mesh. Get out of this. Okay, so now we should be right here. Alright, now it's I didn't know. I was completely stuck there. Completely stuck. You can shoot out of the field, I cannot. How do I turn my HUD back on? Try to figure out how to do that here real quick. It's backspace. There it is. Okay. Alright, now this is where it's going to get tricky. Because I cannot fall. Or it's going to be near death, but You want some of this? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get over here. No, 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 no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hope I can get all my stuff back. Oh, the Grogu. The Grogu guy. Yep, Grogu's dead. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and I had almost another full loop. I don't know what I'm trying to get at. What to do, what to do. I have no armor. Repair all my armor. Try this again. let's go back, get that red drop. Soak it out again. shouldn't kill me, but... Okay, let's try to make this jump here now. Okay, where am I going now? Oh. I guess that's one way to do it. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Okay, so there's one over there. A good helmet. Little monkey thing. Just sit here. think there's a secret door that you have to break through to find. I'm not sure where it's at. Something here. Here? No. I could have swore it was over here. So I have a clue as to where I'm going here. There's supposed to be a path. Nope. So water and not lava. Somewhere. I think that's where we were. you be? I hear another loot drop. Why am I not able to? I can drop that meat. Okay, so let's see. So this is where I was. Definitely don't want to go down there. Is this it? Alright, there it is right over there. Is there any more? Number 2 artifact. There is a way to get to the lava golem from here. I'm not sure I'm ready to fight the lava golem, but is he over there? there? Is he up here? Alright, we're going to try this with Ahsoka. I think that's it right there. Down there, you idiot. Oh my gosh. Ahsoka. Let's come over here and get this one. I guess there's a couple of them over here. I believe we made it all the way through there, and then Ahsoka at the very end decides to jump in and go for a swim. With the jump. Get rid of some of this weight. Will that do it? Mosasaur saddle. Okay, so evidently you cannot mantis saddle. You cannot jump when you're heavy. Cannot pull that off of her. Enough to allow me to jump. Nope. Okay, so now let's try going over there. No, 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 no. I was trying to pull her back. Okay, so let's just go to... Pretty should be there. This rock should be there. Definitely got some decent blueprints out of it. So do I go back and try to get my saddle? Or not? Alright, well, we got in there. We died a few times. Lost our Thilo with our best saddle. But we got some decent loot. I mean, the blueprints are really good. Let's see, what can we do to replace our Thilo? Regular Thylos are 29s. Now let's go see if we have any traits for Thylos. That one. And I have that one. No, I like that yellow one there. Okay, so now let's put these traits on you. Let's All right. So that's all I have for today. Get this mask here off of me. That's all I have, and hope you enjoyed yourself. And I'll see you on the next one.